Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome to another episode of Unabridged. Just kidding, not Unabridged, Banished. I meant to say Banished. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days, I can just tell. Anyway, I spent a long time getting my stuff back and clearing out this temple. It's mostly cleared out, or dungeon, or whatever you want to call it. It's pretty much all cleared out at this point. Look at all the stuff we got. 5 double chests worth of stuff, pretty much. I'm not going to take it all up to the surface with me right now, because obviously I can't carry it all, but I am going to take a few things. I'll take the diamonds. I'll take the, let's see, what else in here do I need? The gold I'll probably want. And then we'll grab the diamond gear and the thaumium gear, and I think that's a pretty good start. Actually, let's take some iron armor as well. Is there anything else in here that I really need? Oh, and we have food for days. We've got crazy amounts of food now. Oh, and actually I got melon seeds, so we'll take those. And I think that's pretty good. Anything else? I'll get the rest of it later. Anyway, so in today's episode, I want to do a few things. That's not the way up. Where's my staircase? Here it is. It is going to be very important. I think I talked about this a little bit in a previous episode. I am going to need to dive into Botania just a little bit more and get myself the Clayconia, which is a flower that will essentially turn sand into clay. And clay is needed for all sorts of things. I need clay for Ars Magica. I need clay to get going with Thaumcraft. I need clay for just tons of different things. So the Clayconia is pretty much for sure going to be my best option. And that's what we're going to dive into to start with. So let me just put this stuff in the chest. Let me get a few things together, and I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, I am back. So, one other thing as well, I've got all 3 of these gems made, and that means that I have a quest that I can turn in. And here we go, under Aura Theory. So let's turn that in. That'll net us 5 diamonds, and it'll give us a couple new quests here. The Transmutation Sword. Oh, we can spawn ocelots. Okay, very cool. Protection amulets. That would be handy. We'll dig into some of that stuff later. Oh. This unlocks the Botania stuff. That's interesting. I'll check into that in a little bit. Now, the next thing we need is, to make the Clayconia, we're going to need a couple runes of earth. Well, actually, we're only going to need 1. But you don't make them 1 at a time. I believe you make them 3 at a time, right? Yeah. So, few things we're going to need. We're going to need some actual runes. And for that, I'm going to need a little bit of living rock. So let's just do a search for rune real quick. And actually, I think it's just 1 living rock now that I think about it. So we're good there. And then we need 3 mana steel ingots, which we have after looting that giant dungeon. There was a bunch of them in there. And then I need a block of coal, which I have, and 1 piece of smooth stone. So there we go. We'll grab that. And let's come on over here and set up our runic altar, which I'm going to put right there. I'll put this mana spreader right here and bind that to this. And that should be plentiful now. Our mana pool is filling up. And now we just got to put this stuff on the runic altar. One block of coal. Pick that one back up. And then finally, the mushroom. And that should Once we right-click it with the wand, that will start changing into the thing that will eventually give us the Rune of Earth, I believe it is. And we'll just have to click it with the piece of living rock in a minute here. So, this mana pool filling up from the End of Flames, we can go ahead and start doing some of the other stuff right away as well. So, let's go to the Clayconia. And for that, we are going to need a gray mana petal and 2 light gray ones. So, let's see. We'll go light gray first, and then a gray one as well. And this should basically be done now, so if I right-click it... Nope, nope, just kidding. Yeah, that should be done. Is it? I'll check that in a minute. Let's go ahead and make the mana petals. So, oh, be a little easier if I was closer. So we go 1, 2, and 3. And that gives us the mana petals that we need. And then, let's go ahead and... That was fast. Here we go. Let's go ahead and grab... Do we not have a copy of the Lexica Botania up here? I've got like 5 of them down there. Oh, really? Alright, give me one moment here, guys. I'll be right back with you. Alright, guys, I am back. And I was very, very close. I actually have to throw a piece of living rock on there. Not just, oop. Here we go. I can't just place it or right-click. I actually have to throw it. So, that should turn into a Rune of Earth here very shortly. There we go, right after we right-click it. And now, I should have everything I need to make the Clayconia, I think. So, let's go back into our flower pouch. I need a cyan one. And what else do I need? Light gray and a normal gray. I've got the normal gray, so I need one more light gray. There we go. Okay, that should be everything I need, other than a seed. There we go. And let's just clear out some inventory space. So we're going to need to toss a Rune of Earth, one of those, that, both of those, one of those. Oh, this is all derped up now. That's all derped up. Aw, man. Alright. Let's start over. We'll put that there. I'll grab... I do have a bucket, right? Bucket. There we go. I'll grab a bucket. Fill that back up. And then it is 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. One Rune of Earth, 1 light gray petal, 1 cyan, and a seed. And there we go. We now have the Clayconia. Thankfully. So now we should be able to get ourselves some clay. So what we'll do, we don't really need this anymore. Oh. Let's do this. Grab that. I keep forgetting to shift click. There we go. Don't really need that at the moment. We do, however, need the Clayconia, although I don't really know where I'm going to put it. Let's clear a little more space, actually. So we'll just go like this. That should do. That looks good. throw up a couple of these mage lights to keep things all nice and lit up. And then I'm... Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on? That was a little bit of a lag spike there for a minute. That's okay. I'll grab a little dirt. And we'll just fill this in, and that way the grass will spread and it'll look all nice and pretty and all that kind of stuff. Because as we know, that's important. There we go. And then I believe the Clayconia works in the same way that the... Oh, there we go. Wow, that's really fast. Doesn't give me quite as much as I was hoping it would, though, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I was really hoping that that would be giving me full clay blocks. But, you know what? That's okay. Could be worse. I'll take it. Is that a mob that's making that noise? It's making some crazy noise. I don't know. It's a little weird. Anyway, we should now have everything we need to make the scribing tools right here. So we need a glass file, and this is the part that I needed the clay for. So let's grab some glass. And there we go. And then we'll need an ink sac and a feather, I believe. So if we do that, there we go, scribing tools. And I'd love to go ahead and make 2 of them right off the bat, but I only have the 1 black ink sac. Although, I think it said that I could use... Oh, can I make this into black dye? I can. Nice. Okay. So in that case, let's go ahead and make 2 right away, just because it's way less of a hassle. Ooh, but wait a minute. I only have that 1 feather, don't I? Yeah, I better save my feather. I better save my feather just to be on the safe side. And then we can go ahead and... Whoa! Not that button. That was not the right button. That was most definitely not the right button. Let's try that again. There we go. Then I can right-click that with the scribing tools, and now we have a Thaumcraft research station. And I believe... Nope, that's Permutatio. Is it... Potentia and Preditio? Nope. Ordo and Preditio. What is it? Ordo and Potentia. Nope. There's one aspect. I don't recall what it is off the top of my head. There's one aspect that's much, much, much easier to get if you just combine aspects. I'll have to play around with it later. I'll do that off camera. I'm not going to do all the scanning things and finding aspects, and I'm not going to do that on the camera. That's not going to be fun for anybody. So I'll keep that stuff strictly off camera. But we've got that going for us. Let me do a little bit of inventory cleanup here, guys, and I'll be back with you in a moment. All right, guys, I am back. So now that we got the Clayconia, we can go in here and claim this quest for sand. And now we can put our Clayconia to some serious work. So let's just kind of get that going. And it does work pretty fast, I will say that much. I'm not going to use all the sand for this, but I'll do like, I'll do half the stack, I think. That should suffice. That'll give us a decent amount of clay for now. And there's something squawking like a bird or something. I don't really know, but either way, I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. I don't know what it is, and it's kind of bothering me a little bit. So let's go back into our quest book and see. We got the Clayconia. This is probably the next one that I need, is the Jaded Amaranthus, because that is going to basically just generate botania flowers. So let's take a quick look at that and just see if that's something we can make right now as well. We need a rune of spring, which requires a rune of fire and a rune of water. The rune of water we could make. The rune of fire we could probably make too. Ooh, I don't have nether brick. I could get it. I could get nether brick. I think I'll gather the resources for that between episodes, and we'll do that later. Now, let's head back into... Ooh, matter conversions opened up. From equivalent exchange 3. Okay, we're going to dive into that. So, calcinator. Oh, I need 3 arcane white ingots. Okay, that's actually relatively easy. So let's go 1, 2, 3. And where's my wool? There it is. 3 of those. And I'll toss this. And we'll just toss those at the cascading processor. And let that do its thing. And actually, that's another thing that I want to do too. While we're waiting on that, I want to get a new aura pump. So if we look at the pumps, I've got a few different options available to me, and this is the one I want to make, is the illumination pump, which I have everything to make, but we'll start with a burning aura pump and go from there. So to make the burning aura, it was lapis and iron. So let's make that first. There we go. And then I'm going to need 3 glowstone, I believe. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. And I'll put that back. And I'm just going to dump that stuff in there for the moment. Along with that. And then I will also need 4 yellow arcane ingots. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And looks like these are almost finished. How are you doing for remaining time? Oh, plenty. They're doing just fine. Our mana pool is filling up nicely. Come on, come on. Just waiting on that progress. I'm going to let this go for a little while, guys, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I am back. So I've got everything I need here. We've got the 3 white ingots, and then to make the calcinator, I just need some smooth stone, which I do have. So we go... Actually, we can just NEI it. There we go. So, that's a great start. We'll claim that. That gives us coal. And then we need to make the aludel. And we'll need a base and a bell. So, let's look at the aludel first. Here we go. I need 3 more arcane white ingots and a blue gem. This could take a little longer than I thought, guys. Alright, let me get some of that stuff made, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, guys, I am back. The stuff to make the aludel is currently in the works, but I can go ahead now and make the next pump. So, that's what we're going to do. And that should actually speed everything else up a little bit as well. So if we go here, that will give us the illumination pump. And this will generate more power for us than the other one. So if we come on up here and get rid of this guy and put that in its place, that should work pretty well. Now, I did some testing in a creative world to find out if the mage lights would actually work as a light source for this thing. Unfortunately, they won't. So that's too bad, but I guess it is what it is, and we'll just kind of have to deal with it. So let's go ahead and put that away. And then let's see if there is a quest for that at all. It doesn't look like it. Oh, that's a pity. Oh, well. Well, I'm going to wait on this to finish, and then once this is done, I'll go ahead, throw it on here, and we'll make one of those blue crystals, and then I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, I am back, and there we have it. We now have the arcane blue gem. We should have pretty much everything we need now to make the calcinator, finally. So, that thing is smooth stone. Oh wait, no. Just kidding. We just made the calcinator. The aludel, that's what we need to make. Here we go. And for that, we are going to need 2 gold. And a little bit of smooth stone. And then we're going to make that like that. And as for the glass bell's pretty easy. It's just, oh, just kidding. Glass bell right here. It's just 7 glass, just like that. And since my other thing is busy, I think I'm just going to smelt up a little bit of glass in here. And we'll just do it that way instead of waiting for that thing to be done. So, there we go. Got the glass. And we make the glass bell. And now we have the aludel. And I can put that there and put the glass bell on top of it. And that will give us the next quest right here, which will give us 5 verdant dust. And then it gives us an option for more storage or for the Tome of Alchemical Knowledge. The Tome of Alchemical Knowledge is definitely going to be our next stop. So we make that, and it is minium dust. Oh, minium dust, which is verdant dust. Okay, so it's some stuff. But you know what? That's fine. So let's see here. Let's just double check that. In the aludel. Okay. And ash comes from melting pretty much anything in there. So let's just, can I just melt cobblestone? Is that going to work? Let's just find out if that'll do. I think it does. I'm trying to remember from when I did Horizon's Daybreaker. Yeah, that will melt. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that will give us a stack's worth. But I hate to say it, guys. I don't know exactly how long this episode has been. If it's a little shorter, I'm sorry, but it's been about an hour of actual game time. I know that a lot of that was me just cutting stuff out. But I am out of time for this episode. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.